and let us hope that this is working. It immediately popped in. If is good.
Is the image showing?
Yeah, it should be. It should be showing. I'm just gonna quick double check. It's too late now. I've already hit the stream button. But I think all of my settings are the same. Bitrate, recording. Yep, looks like everything is good. This was a bit of a slapdash setup for today, but hello everyone. We are here.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to be playing the Final Fantasy XVI demo because I don't think I've really made it much of a secret, but I'm kind of big on the Final Fantasy series. I really enjoy these games.
He's been playing through the entire series
Yep.
off camera for the most part.
I've been recording them, but not with commentary. I tried doing some like first impressions-y things, but I don't know. I kind of stopped doing it because people didn't seem too interested. I'd like to do a review of the entire series, but kind of as part of this, I figured, why not? Why don't we actually play the Final Fantasy XVI demo, and then maybe actually do a full series on the full game at 20 minutes after ping. Look, audio issues take some time to fix. When we launched this, the audio was getting really like weird and crackly, and we weren't sure why. But I think rather than sitting around doing preamble and stuff, shall we just dive in?
Sure.
I think we should. I have no idea how many people are going to show up for this, but with Twitch's current issues, it just kind of being iffy, not tech issues, just cultural, business, leadership, administrative issues. I figured I'd go back to streaming on YouTube at least a little bit more. We're just going to dive in, and I've already done all these settings already. And we're going to be action focused. I was hoping we would just remember all of these. Oh well. Whee!
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mothercrystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I assume that's Phoenix. Versus Ifrit. Oh, fireball! Come on!
Oh wait, I actually have to do things here?
Yes!
I
You're playing as Phoenix right now.
I'm playing as what? I was just like, oh, sweet movie mode. I don't have to do anything. Because apparently our audio might be slightly crackly, which, yeah, that's fun.
Oh no.
If it's really bad, we can take a pause and I'll mess with it. There's no, like, actual fixing it. Or, like, restarting the stream at this point. We are locked in. Tech support problems are the best. I don't think there's any kind of failure state, though. It's mostly just epic. But, boy... it does look cool.
It's like falling into Moria.
I guess the one thing is if it's like super scuffed, I can fix it before next week and I'll just start it. But I prefer not to do that.
We do have issues recording from our PlayStation.
Yeah, it's something to do with Elgato. Oh yeah.
The Nysa Defile.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Let's get this done.
But is it our voices or is it the game?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not hearing any of these audio issues people are telling me about, which is my biggest fear.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Ah, so these are a bunch of
I said
mercenaries and they're
focus,
being
Wyvern.
sent on an assassination mission, I presume?
I guess. Well, you're in control. I'm just going to be in and out for like a minute while I try and figure out what's going on. Okay, somebody's saying I don't hear anything wrong.
Huh.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay. I don't think so. God. Audio issues are like my biggest fear, especially with live streaming,
We don't have
because
time
I
for
have
this. All hell
no
is
idea
about
how to
to break
fix
loose.
any of anything live. You know, I more or less am just trusting my audio setup. Decent now. Go back and check it. It was bad during the Phoenix fight. Okay. Weird.
I mean, there was an awful lot going on during the Phoenix fight.
Yeah. Well, luckily we weren't talking too much, but now it's good. All right. Let's see. If Wander might be a bit loud. And Shell's like, no, you're too loud. And it's like, okay.
No? Is it for the both of us or is it just Wander?
Helps if I don't ram my microphone with my back. All right. Are we better? I hope we're better. I should be nice and audible at this point. Everything should be good. Okay, Shell is loud, louder than fine. Shell's better. All right.
Yeah, I
There we go. Good.
presume as much.
Ha ha. Tech problems are not my favorite thing in the world. We might honestly try and do a clean cut
Time to move.
once this game comes out. We will see. Yep, better? Alright. We'll have to see how loud Shell is, because I turned her up a little bit, because I'm usually louder than
Just
she
in
is.
time.
So my voice is a higher pitch, so
But so you're in a small room? Not really.
we're in a large room.
Yeah, it's like 10 by 20, 25.
The Republican Army front lines. Wait, are those giants?
They look bigger, kind of barbarian-y, but I don't think they're like excessively large. Yeah, no, they're just big people.
There's the chocobo.
Big, bruisey men.
Ooh. This definitely seems more medieval than previous Final Fantasies.
That
think
was
they'll-
very much an intention of Yoshi P, that he wanted a much more like grounded Final Fantasy. I think it's still going to be reasonably over the top in its own way.
Fine blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
The Zernitra stronghold.
Quickly, move! What
Do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Dalmekians sound familiar.
The characters specifically, or
The nation, Dalmekia.
I mean, Dalmatian
Yeah, it's similar.
or Dalmatia. One thing I was thinking is, I think every even-numbered Final Fantasy tends to be a little bit more political drama ever since
I
12.
wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmecs who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Rude.
Yeah.
Just leaves me.
Hoka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
I bet he turns into Carbuncle.
What?
Shiva. Just really manly Shiva.
I assume those two are dominants, perhaps?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she
You
specifically
cough.
isn't Shiva.
Benedictum.
Okay then. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta.
Yeah,
But
she's
I will
definitely
need someone to warm me when I come home.
Shiva if they're talking about Frost.
Boy.
Uh-huh. Well then.
Good lord. His skull is almost the size of her torso.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Wait. They're Tiamat?
Maybe?
That's what one of them was named that.
Oh.
There was also Biast. I suppose your character is Wyvern or Wyvern? Maybe they're just named after creatures.
Yeah? Because Tiamat has been, I think, sort of a summon. I guess Tiamat was specifically in Final Fantasy XIV. Bahamut's, like...
Was that
wife.
really his height? For getting up the wall?
Maybe? I could go back. We'll probably hear it again. You can jump in a Final Fantasy game.
Quick and deadly.
That's illegal.
As always. Take the van.
I know it's supposed to be Vanguard, but I
Wait.
do like the idea of them having a van.
Something's not right.
Well then.
Big man got big.
Oh, so is he Titan?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Oh, so no, the woman is not Shiva.
Oh, I'm not afraid of a little ice. Oh, do you know what? She could be Garuda, considering she has feathers on her. So this is probably Shiva.
Yep. They have absurdly good aim. Huh. I think that's actually one of the more chaste designs I think I've ever seen for Shiva. Usually she is the barely not naked goob lady.
I remember there being an interesting version where she was definitely more aquatic in blue. Is he just going to brush those off? Now, I believe they said that, each of these kingdoms potentially had a dominant or one of these
Not each of
icons
them,
at their disposal.
but-
The disposal, I should say.
I mean,
It
I
pretty
guess-
much guarantees you have a measure of protection. Ooh. Oh, so he's superhuman?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
I would not be surprised if there isn't some level of nuclear deterrence implied in their existence.
Well, precisely.
That a nation without one is effectively vulnerable
She's right on top of us.
and cannot be
They better make sure that Titan just doesn't start stomping around them. Are you control? Or in control right now?
Barely.
Okay.
Yeah, they really want to earn that mature rating.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, Wyvern.
Excuse me. Yeah, they don't have a button for sprints. They just kind of have a hoot.
Well, before it was really high-pitched. We'll
That might have been me.
You just gonna stand there?
Whoop, better go. Now, were these mercenaries that were unaffiliated with anyone, or did they represent a particular nation? Because they were sent to kill Shiva, right? Ooh, oh, well, there goes that guy.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Is that the bloody boulder that took out
Told you
BS?
before,
Yeah.
you do not get to die here.
Yep.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Oh. His past, I presume?
Yep.
13 summers earlier. Year of the Realm, 860. Rosalith,
Yield?
the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
I'm so glad he changes his hairstyle as he gets older.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Kill the Lord Commander. Square. Cool. 4 attacks can be changed together. Yep. Well, looks nice.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive.
Flames.
Rain fire down upon me.
Are they already familiar with the fact that he has this strength? It seems as though the Phoenix might even be Rosaria's coat of arms or emblem.
Keep them calm.
Yeah, I thought I thought Clive turned into Ifrit though.
Hmm.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
All right, about dodging.
Evade. R1 for evade. Evading an attack at the precise moment will slow down the enemy, making it susceptible for a counterattack.
Don't simply watch my movements. Read them.
Come on.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, so I have to dodge
Oh,
early.
to be so young and fleet of foot.
Nice try.
Never take your eyes off your enemy.
And that counts. I want to get the perfect dodges down, but it seems like you have to dodge. The window for
Remember,
perfect
Clive,
dodge is always
your
iffy.
blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
Do a flame charge or
I'm
something?
waiting.
Close the gap.
Okay, Phoenix Shift. Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. There's circle to close the gap. Melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift.
Oh, so it's teleportation.
That all our shields
Nice.
could move so swiftly. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear.
There's
Now,
an
that won't
item
do at
above.
all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been seeing it flickering up on the balcony, and I'm going, what could it be?
Use potions. Consumables. Cool.
All right then.
Fully restore HP. Fine.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Alright, is it just
How that,
regular
me
fight
boy?
now?
Make proof of your strength.
I wonder if the flame they're referring to is the kingdom, the younger prince, the royal family in general.
Sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Because it's interesting how they prioritize shield over swords.
You're taking this seriously.
Makes sense.
Keep going, Clive.
I mean, I
It's
think
more about the defense.
the point is we're specific bodyguards for the actual royalty. Okay, Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can. R2 square for rising flames. Powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix.
Definitely brings up the question as to how many people are afforded the ability of icons.
This time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
Nice try.
So used to R1 being the
Not quite.
I'm so used to R1 being the
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a
There we go.
damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
circle being dodge, not R1. And so it's throwing me off a little bit.
Like the chorus there.
Yeah, they've been bringing a lot of the musical themes back in a good way.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Bested at last.
It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Those are impressive castles.
Yeah. I'm liking this. It doesn't quite have the wow factor that like Final Fantasy VII's intro had, but it looks really nice.
Oh no.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Oh.
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
That's peculiar.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
Is this
Half sibling?
Yeah, step. Yeah, I was thinking it might be a step family situation where they're from a previous wife with black hair.
Treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Oh.
We should join them.
No, they did say own flesh and blood.
Yeah. So probably some kind of half-sibling situation, though I'm curious about the girl. If the girl is like a full sibling. Because they could be bastard children, they could be... I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out.
Mm-hmm. Ah, so that's their father. He has an impressive chocobo.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy. Not now.
Oh gosh,
He'll make
that
a
rambunctious
fine
little
hound
pup.
one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
So I wonder if he's being initiated to the shields, but his brother is going to be the one that takes the dukedom. Oh no.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
I thought for a moment they'd see something horrific beyond the gate or something, but...
Yep. Okay. Hold down L3 Animal Instinct to point you in the right direction.
Animal Instinct.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
All right. Let's get this stuff.
Wait. Do I not even have to interact with items to pick them up?
They just teleport themselves to you.
That's really nice. Now...
The one was up on the opposite balcony, but... Whoop.
I'll try and get to it. It looks like I have to take some platforms and stairs up. It might take a moment, though.
Wait. He's one of those mercenaries?
No, I think it's a slave brand.
Oh.
Good as near.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion.
Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Start.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
So that must mean he gets sold into slavery too?
Probably.
Hmm. And I was wondering why the group had such prominent marks on their faces.
Yep. I'm curious if they got a separate voice actor.
Looks like they're getting ready for
this.
supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I would like to learn how they're infusing that with, I presume, their version of ether.
Do I have a run faster button? Oh, that was neat. When, like, passing this guy, I actually put my hand out while sprinting. Oops.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
The lighting looks really good. I'm digging the music, too. I'm definitely getting a lot of that Final Fantasy XII vibe.
If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can.
Okay, so I wanted to do a quick... Nah, you know what? Whatever, who cares?
So they were saying the harvests weren't as
Weren't
fruitful,
great, yeah.
and yeah, then there's war approaching. I wonder with which kingdom.
Every kingdom. I mean, it seems like
Nice and
everyone's just
quiet
kind of
in here,
fighting in this
isn't
one.
it?
Yeah, I like
Where's
these
Joshua?
gardens. What does the gardener have to say? Also, what is that green glowing thing?
Marquis, forgive my man. He'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Oh,
So
using a kind of earth magic?
Wind.
Wind? Oh.
He's cutting it with wind.
Right.
Arrow. Okay, do I have anything else? Unfortunately, now that I know there's some random items maybe hidden around, I'm like, oh.
I forget. Yeah, usually in Final Fantasy, green is wind, yellow is earth, or sometimes, yep.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Hey, thank you, Arya Ollie, for the... Is that £5? That's £5. Thank you for the £5. I have to keep chat up on my phone. The phone keeps turning off. I'm also kind of focused on this
That
game
child
because...
is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
So, my assumption is, I wouldn't be surprised if the Duke didn't have multiple wives, to some degree, all trying to produce a
phoenix.
A phoenix, a proper phoenix. Because I think Clive in his current form just has, like, the blessing of it, as opposed to
Unless
can
it's a
just
situation where he has, no one knows that he has Ifrit or Ifrit, and that because Ifrit and Phoenix both use fire, it's you would assume that.
Maybe, or he gets Ifrit later.
Hmm.
Okay. Wait, really?
Making an effort, you have to push those doors.
Why?
Because they're heavy.
Why?
You know, you have to really put your shoulders into it. You have to make an
Yeah,
entrance.
I know, but why make me do anything?
Good luck.
That's a very vocal dog.
Mm-hmm. They're just really leaning into the cute factor there. They need a mascot. I love the stonework.
Yeah.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
The Blight.
It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mothercrystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Three men versus who knows how many goblins?
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, active time lore. Compilation of most important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. Can be viewed during most cutscenes. Okay. And then all of it can be viewed later.
Yes, we have Elwyn, we have the Iron Kingdom. Elwyn Rossfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. So, not Jill. Beloved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories.
I mean, could also be Jill, you don't know.
I mean, they just mentioned Joshua and Clive, though. The Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as Heron. Is it Hayaron? Probably Hayaron. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Loisked. I don't know how you pronounce that one.
Yeah.
Loisked. The Mothercrystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within, or without, its borders, depending on whom you ask. It has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. The Mothercrystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the twins rely. Wait, the twins? I wonder what the twins are. Rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics of the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation, an architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the cities beneath. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west, in the midst of the boiling sea.
Up here? So I think Clive is probably just the unimportant son because he didn't have the blessing, and the mother kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I'm picking up. Could be a stepmother situation, but I don't know.
Yeah, the father had dark hair.
Yeah.
It could very well be that he just lost favor along the way.
Or just didn't have the power, or who knows.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think this is where everything goes bad.
Oh, so we don't even get to have the mission with the goblins then?
Oh, no, maybe we do. Maybe we get to go on that and then everything goes bad at the end of it.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwin!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwin. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
Ah, that's
As am I,
horrible.
my dear.
Ah, yeah, he didn't get the power.
You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you
no.
sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Good on him
We
for
have an
standing
early
up to
start.
her.
I'm going to sleep.
I legitimately wonder if she...
If she betrays them?
Yeah.
I mean, that glare was just full of scorn.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
There is a red star out there, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Is Metia the moon?
Or the star?
Or the star that's next to the moon?
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
He didn't have a jacket or a cloak to wrap around her. That's why one should always have it on hand. I wonder how sturdy the holster is for the back.
Enough to hold the sword.
Hmm.
I wonder if that red star is going to be more towards the end of the game.
It just keeps getting larger and larger as time goes on.
Oh. Very delayed Final Fantasy VII.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
I think she's a political prisoner, kind of, sort of.
You're thinking that's what she meant by the between our nations
Would
bit?
be the last, yeah. That kind of as a peace treaty, she came to live here. As like a sign of goodwill.
We ride for Phoenix Gate! May the blessing of the crystals go with us! And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Oh, the overworld map?
Yeah.
Make for Stillwind.
Okay, so we can fast travel these locations. Doesn't this bay look kind of suspicious?
Oh, just the shape of it, you mean?
Yeah, maybe not. It just looked kind of like a footprint or
Also,
handprint.
what are those? Are those chains boundaries?
Yeah, they must be. Oh. Okay, there was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds that escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bog their home.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Stillwind, still the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Or is it Rosaria?
I think it was Rosaria.
Okay.
Kind of more of a Z.
I wonder what goblins will look like in this.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. The Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos by only using the square. Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. Were these some of the special items that you could get?
No, we don't have any of the pre-order bonuses.
Ah, yeah.
At least not yet. Oh boy, we have some stuff.
Oh, look, they have the little pixel characters in the bottom right.
Yep.
That's cute.
Wait, but I wanted to maybe... Oh, I see. I have to actually do it from here. Not attributes. Oh, I see. Pressing the wrong one. Okay. I'm gonna throw on... Oh. Wait, timely healing. Automatically use a potion. Timely strikes, timely focus? Evadable attack versus timely... Ah, automatically evade attacks, as long as the attack can be evaded. Wow. I don't know if these are demo only, or if they're just kind of there if you need them. I'm going to try the timely focus. That's the only one I actually...
Or it could be one of those things where you have them during the prologue, and then you get them stripped away from you.
Imagine would maintain it. They've all fled from the Blight.
Honestly, that would actually be terrible. Hey, here's some training wheels.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here. The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
But now that you've finished the tutorial, we're taking away your training wheels. You should have probably practiced without these training wheels, because now you've fallen over. You know?
No, I understand. Are those fairies or something else?
I think they're just to guide me. Guess the game isn't actually an open world. That's a shame. Honestly, I'm actually perfectly fine with it not being an open world.
Oh, I'm hearing some speech.
Oh.
Oh.
They're the real...
gremlin-y looking goblins.
Yup.
Uh-oh. Ah, he stepped on a twig.
Ugh. Ugh.
They're so gaunt. They also have 4 ears.
They do.
With me.
Can you imagine? That's what they sound like to me.
He was no match for you.
No, not even going to walk over there and fight that goblin. I'm just going to shoot it. It looks like I have unlimited MP, so I might as well just go nuts.
So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm actually glad this is an open world. I've played a lot of open world games, and like
they're large and empty.
They're large and empty, and you spend all of your time on traversal. And like I liked the open world aspect of Final Fantasy 15, but it did not jive with the game's story. It was awkward and kind of, it felt jammed in to the point where like the latter half of Final Fantasy 15 straight up wasn't open world anymore. It was just like, nope, time to get back on rails. Here's the plot now. And honestly, that wasn't too bad.
Have care, my lord.
But it just felt like it was wasting the open world.
There's more.
This is pretty music.
Wow, that precision dodge might actually be too good. Okay, enemies will drop loot, but it's automatically
As in you're
selected.
dodging things you weren't even aware of.
Wow, that freaking dodge ring. I'm actually gonna have to get rid of it. It's so convenient. Wow, the animations on some of these kill cams are kind of nice. But the perfect dodge ring actually does just stop the game briefly to say, hey, now dodge. I was hoping it would just give me like 50% bigger window to make up for my inattentiveness. Not just you can freely dodge this. But I do like the fact that that is an option for the people that have trouble with that sort of thing. And who knows, I might actually have to turn it back on. But big ups for the auto loot. The large enough levels can have most of the benefits of the open world while avoiding a lot of the issues. Yeah, I mean, in this case, for me, open world games work really well if you're supposed to be backtracking through an area a bunch, but it often suffers from a lack of
intentionality.
And yeah, like this, for example, you could have this in the open world, but most people would kind of not really like it because it would just get in the way, and most people would skip this zone because it's annoying to traverse and not much in it. Whereas if you're only going through this once, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of exploring and looking at all these things. And then once I'm done with it, I never have to worry about coming back. But I'd much rather leave the open world for the open world games and not try and kind of shoehorn it into this. Because I don't think it would have fit well. Probably.
I wonder what this Blight is that they're referring to.
My assumption is the more the people use the dominance, the
more ether they end up taking out of the land,
And what a number.
and it becomes
We'll have our hands full
corrupted
here.
and lifeless. Perhaps? I don't know. It's always interesting how you have the darkness that spreads across the land, and it could be the shadow, or the nothing, or the gloom, or quite often the blight. Oh, they actually have a magic user called a Weaver.
dang. It was like warning me, like, hey, it's going to attack soon.
He was no match for you.
I like that dash, and this combat music is really good. That choral track is great. Final Fantasy XII had the best kind of maps. I suppose.
Wander's in the process of playing Final Fantasy XII at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, that's very
Not now, but obviously.
Yeah, very likely after I finish playing this tonight, I will probably go play some more Final Fantasy XII. Because I'd like to beat it before this comes out proper.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It
this is where
might
we're
not be a
supposed to
nest
go.
of goblins.
Might not be. Most likely will be.
So I liked the Final Fantasy area design kind of, but they definitely were still big and empty. For the time, they were great, but having played it, everything was just kind of drab and featureless. I'm a much bigger fan, especially from that era of the pre-rendered backgrounds, because you really did feel like you had quite this environment that you were exploring and investigating in it, and it felt like a properly lived-in world, as opposed to a bunch of big empty fields and corridors, depending on if you were inside or outside.
They're gonna get ambushed.
Of course.
Nice dodge. And of course that destroys the bridge, so there's no means for them to get back.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it.
Kill him?
Is this guy gonna call
the
forth
leader.
something much larger?
But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to
Okay.
thin the herd? As if
Just
you
the
have
leader.
to ask.
Probably want to go for the magic users first, right?
Lock into that one. Here we go. Oh, good. I don't have to hold the lock on. There we go. Different battle theme too, I think. Goblin mother. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
That was quick.
Except he's gonna have backup.
Yeah, I bet he's gonna have friends.
Yep.
He's invited a friend.
Knew it was gonna be a large one.
Hobgoblin.
Here it comes!
Ogre. Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have more HP than smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but break their wills. Breaking an enemy will stagger it. Alright.
So this one's just called Gygus.
Swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
Could be some kind of mutation, or it could be a situation where... Notice how so many of those goblins were rail thin? Imagine if they just fed one of... Imagine if their size was determined by how much they ate. You know what I mean?
Ugh. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, short opening, which combinations are easily landed. Damn it. I'm so used to pressing circle to dodge.
No, it's like how whenever I play a Switch now, I accidentally alternate where the A, B, and I suppose they have an equivalent of the X button are, because I'm used to the Nintendo 64, where the A was below and to the right of the B button. And it's different now. The A is above and to the right.
So 150% of it, 150% extra damage will narrow it down. Oh, I should have actually used the Phoenix move at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because it scales based on how long I've been hitting them.
Watch out, he's gonna do a slam. Or a spin. Oh. Does he have... Yeah, he has swords and such sticking out of his club. Axes and whatnot.
I always dodge too early. He's not doing me a whole lot of favors. Yeah, once again.
Ooh. Ouch.
Fine. I've almost got him staggered.
Watch out. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get up to the 150. I'm not dead yet. Damn, this is a tough sucker.
Yeah, you did over 2,000 in
There
that
it
one.
goes.
Guy gets slain.
Now I'm noticing multiple different resources here. Like different types of EXP.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's level. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean those are different stats.
Mm-hmm.
But notice how there's kind of red, blue, and yellow on the side?
Well, the red one looked like it was affiliated with yellow. So sorry, not yellow. With XP. So I'm curious what blue and yellow would be.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it says right here, right?
Ability points and experience points. And we also get the
and yellow's gill, probably.
Ah, yeah, of course. Bruce.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Oh no. Your abilities. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the Gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via Abilities tab in the main menu. Mastering existing abilities, as well as learning new ones, requires ability points that are earned in battle or by completing quests. Okay. I'm at the controls here. Where do I go? Is there a way through? Wander, of course, is going to the bathroom. Ah, there you are. After him. Is there a sprint?
Damn it!
Well then, can't progress through there. Where else can we go? One off to this side? Ah, no. Just over.
You want me to take control back?
Here you go.
Alright. Unfortunately, hydration. Oh! We can actually read about the characters. Not that it matters too much.
Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him, and his life was saved by young Joshua.
Oh,
Oh,
so
really?
the healing magic.
The healing magic, yep. Sir Tyler, a loyal shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps in entering the service of the duchy, rising in the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head, could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquis's orders and keep himself safe, keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line.
Goblins.
Goblins.
I don't think we need to read all of this.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to spend forever. Not in the middle of a chase scene against a Gavin.
He has a goatee.
This ends now.
That means he's important.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me he summoned some kind of monster.
I don't know if the goblin
Or if the monster's just going to eat the goblin.
I think that's the bet.
What's in there?
I think it's the Marlborough.
Yep. Oh! Oh, it's one of these guys.
Yep.
A warble.
Warble.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's
Does it have a
breath is worse
proboscis
than its
tongue?
bite.
Oh.
The precision dodge ain't that.
Bad breath, oh no.
That reeks! I said stay away from its mouth. That's right.
Yeah, considering that the mouth is about, what, a third of its mass. I don't know.
I'm getting slightly better at these precision dodges.
Nice try.
Slightly better.
There you go.
I'm so glad it goes into the like stagger animation, and I can just keep wailing on it.
Okay, your ability, fire. Oh no. Oh well.
It's okay. Barely bonus damage.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, there he is. Oh no! It's gonna try to suck you in.
Alright, cinematic
strikes.
Screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle. Square right before time runs out.
Yeah.
Sure. It does have a
Before it recovers.
gloopy proboscis tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a bit more damage.
This is still gonna take quite a while, won't it? Oh, what is he gathering?
Stink.
Mm-hmm. Remember in Final Fantasy XIV getting the little Morble mini?
Yeah, we didn't really use it. Oh.
Not quite.
I think it was one of those dungeon rewards.
Yeah, I think they might have also been like comic and shit.
Oh, they're really common. Yeah.
Oh. Did it gave us a tutorial on ability points. Did I actually use any?
You can upgrade yourself. It's under this attribute system.
Yeah, here we go. Ability points can be spent on the abilities tab to acquire new abilities as well as upgrade existing ones. If unsatisfied with our current build, reset all abilities, try again. There's no penalty for doing so.
That's nice.
Oh. Okay, so I have 152, which... Okay, so we can get a lunge. Square X to swiftly close in.
Down thrust.
X square. Oh yeah, no. X square to swiftly close in versus X square while in the air to slice down.
Ooh, I like that.
The burning blade?
Well, no.
Oh.
Thinking of if you're airborne, having different abilities.
Yeah. Well, they had Platinum specifically helping with the combat. And also, oh, I forget the other combat director. Oh, a Devil May Cry person. Well, unfortunately, I cannot actually change any of these in the middle of combat.
You won't be gone for long.
But yeah, they kind of went all out with this game. I mean, by all accounts, from what I know, they like really worked to make this as the best Final Fantasy they possibly could.
Oh, an evasion.
Okay, when it
Plus
flashes
R1.
red.
Now for
Nice.
the final push, my lord.
They say the final push, but not quite.
Yeah, I think we've got one more stagger cycle.
Yep, there he goes. There's a little bit more of a belch slam. I'm glad Smell-O-Vision never took on. You know how, have you ever been to one of those performances in Disney where they tried to have the smell along with the performance? I remember watching in A Bug's Life one in Animal Kingdom, and they had the stink bug come on screen, and it's like, no.
I hated that Bug's Life presentation. I'm gonna turn some of this stuff down. Game got
I do like the ones where they're like, oh, this is the smell of rain or something, and you go, oh yeah, that's pleasant, but stink bug, oof.
Oh, controller audio. Why do we have that on? There we go. That should be better. Hopefully it stops shouting at you guys. Maybe it wasn't an issue.
But could you imagine just how many bizarre aerosols and things a television would have to have true smell-o-vision? Just make your living quarters reek.
It would be a miserable existence.
And it just reminds me how 3D has largely fallen off the map too. Then again, 3D was always a little bit disorienting in theaters.
It was always just a weird gimmick.
And the funny thing is, it was actually gimmick back in the 1930s too, 1940s. No. If I'm thinking of Creature from the Black Lagoon, I don't know. I'll have to see how old that one was. Maybe 50s? Maybe older than that. But it was one of those early ones that implemented 3D in theaters. But of course, that was the old version of 3D where it's the one red lens and the one blue lens.
Yeah.
My lord. Thanks. I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
For how big the dude with the axe is, his face is almost too youthful.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Damned blight.
So making way for the Phoenix Gate.
Now that just is the Phoenix Gate.
Yeah. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as the sacred ground whereupon the duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles.
How's the game so far? I'm loving it. This probably is my second favorite Final Fantasy in terms of mechanics and presentation. 7 is really hard to beat.
Thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morbal's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys!
Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
They have a lot of bread. A lot of meat. I like old style forks. Long prongs.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an Eikon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Where is Clive? Ah.
Hanging out with Dog.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
Ah, he stole away with the caravan.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
Eat your veg, kids.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
is a very vocal dog.
Yeah. So the brothers both have something to be envious about when it comes to each one's position or abilities. Uh-oh.
Supplies from the capital.
Supplies or an invading army. Really? They're not going to check inside?
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
Hey. This is just a whole Trojan horse situation.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys in duty.
What in the...
Wait, they don't have more men in the wagons? I thought surely they would. Or they're... Ah.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
That's some cool looking armor.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think they'd have a couple more people on watch.
Yeah, and the fact that the men were outside the gates and they didn't have anyone on the parapets.
Mm-hmm.
It just... Also, who lived at the gates then? Yeah, I'm hearing combat.
And fire.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Oh, so you're playing as Joshua? Blight of the Fledgling.
He is a level 7 boy. Neat trick with the fire magic, though.
Mm-hmm.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I wonder if I actually have to fight with him or if I'm just running around.
You do have a sword.
Yeah. It's a bit long for the kid, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, a flame like that would alert other people to their presence.
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my duty. Give me.
Wow. Couple fireballs and he's capable of taking someone out.
Kid's magic's good.
But it did look like it was exhausting.
Yeah.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
Some of the men.
But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
Did he say Sombre Croix?
Yeah, so
a different faction.
Factions entirely. But it could also be a
setup
ruse.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, implicate an enemy's force in the attack.
Who goes there?
Boy, stay behind. Take him.
Okay. That's good. You probably shouldn't get too close.
Damn
Oh,
it, the
well then.
bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
What's that light?
Glitch with the lighting.
Mhm.
I think it's just something bleeding through from outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do I go down? Nope. Most assuredly not. I like the little animation as you get close to a door to interact with.
I have the dominant. You've been watching your brother.
Let's see. Like, it's, I don't know. It's just a nice little, like, swoopy, like, exit this way. Oh, there's the other guy.
Oh no. Tyler? Oh, he's been hit badly. On the side.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Are you gonna play as him? Or is
Or
this the
it's
long
Clive.
cutscene? Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Oh. Pretty little owl.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalia.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
No. Don't know what to say in moments like this. Just, I doubt that they're able to make a clean escape. And I wonder if this is when he becomes captured.
Probably. Okay. Gear and icons. Oh. Okay. So taunt. R2 plus that? Okay, what else we have? Cover after being knocked down. That might not be a bad idea. X will in the air to kick off an enemy. Interesting.
A charge magic. Blast.
Let's see.
I mean, a burning attack doesn't sound bad.
Learn and master it. I don't have a whole lot of ability points. I think I'm just going to boost this. And call that good enough, at least for now. I wonder if we get even more abilities to mess around with later on. Depending on like what icons we've unlocked.
Oh, here we go. Now there's one magic user in the back. An astrologer, actually. Astrologer? Maybe that's what it is.
Wow.
Legionnaires.
Okay, so that fire blade is real fun.
I mean, flashy. Sends them flying?
Yeah, it's...
Everyone's dead.
Oh. So they don't have backup.
Which door did I come in? I have no idea. Oops, wrong one. Oh, this seems like the right direction. Okay, can I go? Nope, not the side door.
Yeah, every door seems to have a little diamond.
Yeah.
Captain! Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
At least the spellcaster is...
Well, you know, fairly defenseless, as would be expected from spellcasters.
Oh, even the captain's bad.
I really hope this isn't a situation where it's a scripted loss.
You just fireblade them a bunch.
That's them done. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, what? A Dragoon?
Clive, look out!
Oh, dodge!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Night of the Blinding Dawn. Do you think this is the scripted loss?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna try and cheese it just to see what happens.
Oh,
can't change gear.
You can't change gear?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because dodge would be necessary in something like this. He has a lot of reach and is very swift.
I'll take any help I can get.
Oh. I wonder what would happen if you did succeed in bringing him down. Unless there's just a win state.
I'm sure there is a slightly different cutscene.
Stay still, damn you!
Whoa. Oh, watch out. Yeah, he does do a series of consecutive slashes.
Yep.
Oh, yep. That's the guide when he comes down. Ah. And then he slashes again. Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Oh, you staggered. Great.
Oh, I'm actually slowly recovering health here.
Oh.
Not very quick.
Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, you've almost gotten him down halfway. Except next phase. Oh. Did you get it?
No, missed it.
Oh no!
I pressed the dodge button like a fool.
You could have fireballed him in the face.
Your time is past.
Uh-oh. That's a whirling sweep. Oh. Big charge. Oh. There you go. Oh, watch out. Woo.
This dance is over. Leave no mind.
This should serve.
Stone Skin Tonic. Is that a defense?
I don't know how to dodge.
My thanks.
Watch out. Ooh. There you go. No, so maybe this isn't a scripted loss then. I think you can manage this. Oh.
Nice try. Take this.
So how are you liking the combat?
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like this is the kind of thing that. Remember how we were at that used game store and the guy who
was right at the counter. Yeah.
Counter was like, I don't care anymore because it's not turn-based, and I was just like, that's kind of a shame. My sentiment only grows. Like, it's definitely not standard, and I'm not going to be able to casual this Final Fantasy, but I do have to say I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I'm engaged. The combat system seems a nice blend, and I like the fact that, yeah, there are different accessories to make it a lot easier if it's too hard for you. Can you jump over his sweep? Oh, that's an interesting question. That's a very Elden Ring response. I don't know if it would be in this one. I haven't tried jumping much in combat.
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosaria. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Oh no.
What is that?
Mysterious robed figures?
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
Oh
For the
no.
moment.
Can they be trusted?
We ride for Rosaria to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
Who did that?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Oh, they killed the owl.
You honor the snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Hey.
Oh.
Yeesh.
Cut off his head.
I wish they hadn't shown this scene in the preview.
Does he just turn into Phoenix, though?
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
Oh. I hope he didn't burn them too.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He's lost control! I have to do something! I have to save him! No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Oh. Oh. Poor Chocobo.
Thank you, girl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now! Come on! You're his shield! Do your duty! Save him! My lord?
What in the name of...
Humanoid.
A second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
Oh. Don't tell me he was incinerated too.
Possibly. At least the Chocobo survived.
How do you know?
It ran off.
Here, it did run off. Yeah. But just for Murdoch to make that statement and then...
Who are you? It's me! No!
So they're replaying the beginning, but with their thoughts.
Well, this is cool.
So who are you playing as?
Okay, we are the Phoenix.
Okay.
Okay, fire, aim, evade. Oh. How do you aim? Oh, I have a targeting reticle.
Mm-hmm. If only they could communicate right now, unless Ifrit is far more bestial.
Well, the music is dang good.
This cannot be.
I'm surprised he's taken so well to being Phoenix. And by taken so well, I mean just seems to be in control. Oh, dodge.
Is this the repository?
Auditory. This subterranean realm?
Everything.
Ow.
So they said that there could only be one icon for each element. Clearly in this instance at least, there's the two.
There he is. This feels wildly unsafe, even having this underground.
Ah!
I have to save them.
Yeah, I have nothing apart from this pew pew, and boy, he is real tanky compared to me.
Yep.
I guess to be fair, he is using pretty much physical attacks, and we're shooting fire at the fire guy. Or the other fire guy, I suppose.
And not to say that birds are weak by any means, but
kind of flimsy,
a kind of predatory lion-esque monster versus a phoenix. I mean, I suppose the phoenix could have healing abilities on their side and resurrection.
This is the most jank, hard to follow rail shooter I think I've ever played. Square Enix, this is cool, but please, do not make a Star Fox.
I am your brother. Ah.
I still want to know what an auditory is.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up. Because these just look like subterranean structures that I suppose we've seen something similar below old castles, but
not to this extent.
No, not this cavernous. Uh-oh. He's preparing a damnation in 5, 4. Can you do anything? Oh, you're just fighting.
That's okay, we got him.
Oh, got him in time. What? No, they're both wiped out.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die.
There you go.
Boils Clive's body.
Oh no. No.
Trauma.
No, no, really? I suppose there can be no witnesses, right?
No witnesses.
Ah.
Who's the
Those guys were
EXP
so...
going to, Clive?
Uh-oh. No! Oh, I really don't like hearing this.
Toggle?
Wait, did the dog really intervene?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Is he tearing his wings off?
Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
It's weird because it seemed as though he was seeing it from a third-person perspective rather than from the perspective of Ifrit.
Yeah, so maybe the weird fire person was, in fact... Because if I remember right, maybe even in the trailers you were fighting a second Ifrit.
Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
Yep, so she double-crossed them.
I see.
That or she just knows that she might as well leverage her position to
Your Grace, over here.
remain in the court. She's probably going to say that's no son of mine or something to that extent.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. all in its right place.
Ugh.
Damn.
Oh.
Take
Well,
this one.
there go her handmaidens.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Damn.
So does that mean Phoenix is dead?
I
mean, obviously, yeah. Need not give it away if he has in fact survived somehow, but no, it just...
I have no idea. But I guess we'll have to pick this up in a couple of days. Oh, purchase. Excuse me. No, thank you. Okay.
And they have the iconic challenges.
Yeah, so Clive has been equipped with feats and abilities of 3 icons, Phoenix, Garuda, and Titan. I'm going to get a better feel of Final Fantasy XIV's battle system.
Yeah, you see, I think that woman that was, you know, glomping onto the Titan character, that was probably Garuda.
Yeah,
she had
probably.
feathers all over her.
Okay. Let's see. Now, there are going to be, I think, some mechanical spoilers, but that's it. Let's see. Yes, let's just dive into this. I don't want to look at any story so far. And if they're cutscenes, I'm just going to skip them.
Oh, nope, there are cutscenes.
That's stupid. Why would you give me a cutscene? Just put me into a combat arena.
Yeah, this potentially
I just want to
giving
look
away
at the
stuff.
ability system real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Torgal survived
Yep,
somehow.
somehow. After the Inferno.
Okay, changing icons. L2 to cycle between them for more varied assaults. Cooldown times for iconic abilities displayed around the corresponding icon ability widget. Yep. Figured that one.
Wait, how is it that he can collect multiple?
You'll have to teach me sometime.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
that's Sid.
I
Well then.
recognize that voice actor. Okay, so I'm mostly just wanting to take a look at... You're an icon. So we have Phoenix Shift, Rising Flames, Scarlet Cyclone, Wicked Wheel, Gouge, Deadly Embrace, ooh, Titanic Block, Wind Up, and Upheaval. And then if we look at the abilities, aha, we have separate ability trees kind of for each of them.
Mm.
So this is kind of our core one with Limit Break, but then we also have one for Titan, one for Phoenix, and one for Garuda with...
But I'm still wondering then, how can he acquire all of these other icon abilities?
I don't
Did he have
know.
to kill them? Did he ally himself with them and somehow they're able to share their power? It just...
I don't know.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Holy shit. Sid's voice is aggressively...
Gravelly.
Gravel.
Mm-hmm.
You could
So-
pave a road with Sid's voice.
You gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
So they're freeing more of the bearers. The people with the markings on their faces.
Maybe? Oh, yeah. of
That's what they're
course.
saying. Oh, you need to lift the
Right.
gate.
Sorry.
What do you think?
Oh, I have to keep doing this. That's
I'm doing most
unfortunate.
of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
I think as far as intros go, I think I still prefer the Final Fantasy VII intro.
Hear that?
As far as, like, establishing so much. But on the flip side, this one definitely hits you with multiple emotional hooks. And sets a villain to...
Your search is over.
I just...
Over here.
I really don't understand what could have... unless the woman... The queen... Well, not queen. The Duchess... was actually originally from another kingdom and had more allegiance to them than to her husband and her children.
Maybe.
I mean,
yeah.
maybe the original goal was to take Joshua alive, but given the fact that, well, maybe Ifrit killed him.
Wild.
Hmm?
Oh, so Garuda grabs instead of doing a dash forward. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to go too much further. I don't want any more spoilers for what this game's going to look like. I just want to see all the combos. And it seems like there's a fair bit to this. The one thing I will say is, unfortunately, it does seem like they've completely eschewed any kind of, like, Final Fantasy-style class system.
And maybe even parties? Unless Sid and Torval are...
kind of a party.
Yeah.
Because we've got Sid at the moment and the dog. But I think we only manage
Oh, yeah,
one of the
it
two.
does show their little sprites in the bottom.
Yeah. We have a party. It's just not the traditional kind. I think it's either just guest characters and that's it. I don't think there's any kind of means of customizing them in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, changing their loadouts or whatnot.
But, I mean, all things considered, I'm super into this just kind of in terms of the presentation, the writing, the voice acting. I don't want to say this is the highest. Well, no, it is absolutely the highest production value of Final Fantasy we've ever gotten. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. I also saw another creator I follow was talking about how it actually had a much more coherent start, both in terms of like world design and lore and narration, and then also mechanics. You know, right from the get-go, you more or less know how to fight. And it doesn't feel like a weird mosh of other people's ideas, kind of presented in an interesting but slightly flawed manner. Because Final Fantasy XV's combat system was weird, and I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, it'll be intriguing to see what they do with the various kingdoms, what everyone's allegiances are, what Clive's ultimate goal will be. Is he just... Well, yes, vengeance, but then also what will happen with the Eikons themselves? Is it going to be a situation where it's his goal to wipe them off the face of the earth or to ally himself with them? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I guess we don't have long to wait. So I guess I should mention before we go that Final Fantasy XVI is going to be out, I think, on, I guess a week from today, next Friday. And I think we will probably stream through most of it. Unless something comes up next week that kind of throws us off or people really just don't want us to. I don't know. But I'd like to do more streamed playthroughs here. Especially of games that I want to play more of. And so that's going to be our plan. But for now, at least, I guess thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Let's see. Before we go, anything else to say? Nope. Yeah, next Thursday. I think is it next Thursday or Thursday night? I'll have to check the hours on it, because we can't...
Could be at the stroke of midnight.
Yeah, it could be one of those, like, midnight, 9 o'clock things, which is a little... Yeah, can't do that. But yeah, keep an eye on Discord, and we will specifically be announcing things there. But for now, good night, everybody, and we will see you... I guess I will be doing another YouTube stream on Sunday, by the way. Keep an eye on that. It'll be grounded multiplayer with my friends, which I'm looking forward to, and I hope that goes well. Because, yeah, I want to do more multiplayer stuff and series again. Bye-bye.
Bye.